How's it going, everyone? I'll have the list up on the screen here in a second. How you doing, King? How you doing, Scoop? If it'll load. There it goes. We're gonna start with this list. Can I see what we think? I think this is where we're gonna start. I need to look at the Discord. I think someone might have posted something that was a little bit better. That might have been the one you posted, King. The gnome is here. Same. I love all of these, all of these arts. I think it just looks so good. Yeah, this might be the list the other guy posted, or the other one posted in the chat. Right. I'm a blind boy. Takes me a second to see things here. That's right. We're going to do some demony things today. How's everyone doing tonight? I did cut a blot out of the list because I didn't like blot out in the main. I don't think this deck needs it as much. I'm also not convinced that Four Duress is correct. We might want Dreams of Steel and Oil. Yeah, it looks interesting. It's gonna be where I think we start, and then we can make changes from here based on what we're finding. What an excuse to play some Unholy Annex, though. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've cast Unholy Annex. Let's just go ahead and start diving into it and see what happens, shall we? I know I'm not super thrilled with these Lord Skaters in the sideboard, but we'll make choices as we go. I know we're gonna try some different demons tonight. We're gonna see what we think about some other demony decks. I need to take a slight break from the Doomsday. I think I have a Doomsday problem. I think Annex is still probably post board. I still think Annex is fine. Double removal spell, Shieldred Annex. That's probably fine. Hopeless Nightmare, huh? This is probably a deck we're supposed to discard a hand disruption spell against, I suppose. Hope they don't have an answer to our Shieldred. There's a lot of hate for enchantments, but I think that just means that when you play your Unholy Annex, it needs to come down as a, more or less come down as a demon, more than it comes down as a card draw spell post, or games 2 and 3. I think that's fairly important. I want to make sure we get at least a card out of this. Opponent just casting stock up here is not bad for us. I'm pretty happy with that. Is their play? Not often you're happy with opponent casting stock up, but Shieldred. How are you doing, SP? Stokes? Aether Fury? How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a good night. Hope you're having a good Sunday wherever you're at. Yeah, Annex Gamer in tonight. How you doing, Rosbear? Momentum Breaker. Our poor Shieldred. Didn't even ask for this. Shall we see what opponent's working with? We probably want to duress here, right? Try to take it. This town ain't big enough before we just make a demon. That seems correct. Nice. I top 8'd the RCQ here in Lincoln. How you doing, Drew? Hopefully Kansas City was nice. So tired. Fair. I can understand that. This seems like a very odd turn from opponent. Not really sure that was the best of lines for them. Extremely exhausting overall. It sounds like it was probably fun, though. That seems like it'd be a good time. But yeah, I could see that being very exhausting. Deep Cavern Bat seems particularly bad in this matchup, right? Annex also doesn't seem particularly great. Jake's Command is definitely good, and Harvester's good. Silexes probably come in. What do you usually board out, Scoop? Or, like, board in? I mean, obviously the Filigree Silex comes in, the two things to Ghettos. I'd cut Archfiend first. Oh, is Archfiend bad? I feel like Archfiend and Unholy Annex are probably, like, the not great cards. I mean, I've never super... I mean, Momentum Breaker's bad. Trim down on Archfiend. I think I'm fine with that. I'm usually not a huge fan of cut down in these matchups either. Honestly, Lord Skitters might be fine. Actually, like, every turn exiling a thing out of the graveyard doesn't actually seem terrible. Oh, I guess that's fair. That would be sick. If there's a... I mean, if they print a demon in... like, a cheap demon in the next set, or a couple cheap demons, it would be fantastic for Annex. That's all we need. Just a couple more demons that are actually playable and make the card way better. Like, maybe make the card actually playable again. This hand's kind of rough, eh? Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Yeah, I need like a 2-mana demon, really. Cut Intimidation Tactics. Okay. Intimidation Tactics does not seem particularly great in this matchup. Duress seems great. Intimidation Tactics, not so much. Ye old Pixie. Showcase Help should be a demon. Yeah, Shieldred should be a demon. That'd be a little too good, I think. Showcase Challenge was a little rough. We died to... I got one shot by Leyline when I was at 28 life, which I wasn't terribly thrilled about that. And then we lost to Convoke as well, was my other loss. Yeah, I got one. I got hit for 28 when I was at 28. It was a good time. Which demon is that? I don't think I've seen that one. Shelly's an honorary demon. Yeah, it kind of is. Fear of Isolation, pick that up. I wonder if we're just supposed to crack this and blow the zeros. I might have been what we were supposed to do last turn. How's it going, Brian? Hey, how's it going, Hearsay? How are you doing this evening? Watching Wicked and doing some testing. Nice. We are going to die. We should have just killed the zeros. I think that's where we messed up here. The buy box promo? Which buy box? The buy box promo for the new set? I have to look at that. I haven't seen the new buy box promo. Hey, we actually drew some of our 1-drops this time. Sick. Turn 1 duress, baby. Let's go. Opponent's hand's not great. We just take stock of our Momentum Breaker. I think we're supposed to take Momentum Breaker. We're going to want to Preacher on 3, I think. We had to kill their Optimistic Scavenger here. Can you post the buy box promo in the chat? Send on Facebook Messenger. Oh, the Vampire Nighthawk. Okay. That card is sweet. I do like the idea of that Vampire Nighthawk. I think that card's pretty cool. Oh, is it a demon? I didn't even notice that. Oh, it's a vamp. Okay. I'm like, I didn't think it was a demon when I looked at it, but I could have been wrong. I should have played that before combat. I wasn't thinking. This is what I meant to do this last turn. Dude, being able to give Soul to the Lost flying or lifelink, massive. Well, we put Pixie on the back foot, so this should be pretty good. Hey, 26 Lands, how's it going? Yeah, same. If it was a demon, I would be playing it in a heartbeat. Double Pixie. Yeah, we're just attacking with both. Agreed, it does seem it. Yeah, we're rocking the mono black tonight. We're gonna give mono black a healthy shot tonight. See what we think about it. I'd really like to draw a non-shitty card. We've drawn too many lands. Yep. Yeah, I don't even think you need the green. Like, I think the green is unnecessary in these decks at this point. Like, you're just better set up just doing this. They should have left back up Pixie and blocked with it. The fact that they're trading off their things here is good for us. We really need to draw a non-swamp here. That's right, another day, another black deck. That's what we do here. Although, we are just getting a little fumbled here by the swamps. I know, right? Getting a little irritated by our mana base at the second time. Yeah, 5 land straight, not great. How you doing, Rats? I think Raceway's cool, but I think I'm going to probably stick with Blaststone at least for now. We'll see. We'll see if we change our mind. Blaststone would be a damn good draw right now. That's right, if 1 swamp is good, 11 is even better. We have drawn almost no spells this game. I mean, I suppose we're just supposed to kill this, right? And this probably draws a damn bat. I mean, if we're going to draw land, I would rather it be a Soulstone Sanctuary than a swamp, I guess. I need to run Corrupt. Hey, we've gotten corrupted on stream. It hurts. We have not tried Doors Upper yet. Pretty much the entire last 2 weeks of streams have just been the blue-black mid-range deck, the Doomsday deck. But we're branching out now and playing some different things. Man, I wish I could rent this land out. That would feel damn good. They just recast Kaito, tap down Preacher of the Schism. Oh, just drawing a card? That's reasonable too, I suppose. Rebuy on Demon's pretty good, right? That was actually, like, probably the best draw we could have had. Oh my god, dude! So many lands! Bro! Three, four, five, six. No blocks. We have found all of the lands, chat. We are the best landlords right now. Sure. That was a good draw. I'll discard a swamp. We still might actually win this game. Yeah, double Unholy Annex kills people really quick. Turns out double Unholy Annex is a lot of damage. I don't think you're wrong. Yeah, they're at 3. Like, we haven't really attacked them at all, and they're at 3 because Unholy Annex is a fucking house. Let's go. You're selling out? Oh, or the Walker doesn't seem great. I don't like that card. I like everything else that's going on in this list, but I don't like that card. I don't think it's very good. Maybe 1, because you can find it off your thing, but... There is 1 Speed Demon in our deck. We're only playing 1. But yeah, 1 would be incredible right now. Yeah, what if it killed you instead? Exactly. Yeah, it draws us so many effing lands. So if they find... They didn't... Oh, they kept one on top. That's probably bad for us, right? Probably dead here. I really hate these Pixie decks. Doom switch to a more vehicles version. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Sometimes they play Hopeless Nightmare 6 times and you die. I still don't think we're supposed to block the Kaito there. I think we played the game correctly. We just die if they find Hopeless Nightmare and have 2 Pixies in their hand. That was rough. That was rough, chat. That was rough. Although, I will say, the Unholy Annex did feel incredible that game. And weirdly enough, we would have drawn a spell in the top, 87 cards of our deck there at the end. I think we win that game pretty handily. We did just get mighty unlucky. We also didn't even, find our utility lands. We just drew, actual basic lands, which was pretty awful. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. We take the Go for the Throat. I do like Lizards. I think the Lizards deck is sweet. I don't know if it's good, but it's really cool. Can we beat the Lizards with the Mono Black controlled? Chat, can we do it? Well, when the new set did drop, I did play a little bit of Lizards, and this Gastral Thrillseeker honestly felt really good. This is probably not a Blast Zone matchup, huh? Can we? Yeah, I think opponent's deck is not one that I would say is good against that. Not a good temporary lockdown deck. The beats? Ooh. Papa Demon, huh? The Demon Daddy. It would be really cool if it was an artifact land. Yeah, Blasting on 2 would be a serious issue. That's a good point. Give. They do get to empty their hand here, which is no joke. We get to play Shieldred plus cut down this turn, so I think we're probably fine. Oh, give me Path of Peril back. Oh, baby, I would love to have Path of Peril back in Standard. I'd like to cast a Shieldred. I'd like to attack with these 3. Give me Farewell. I don't think we're going to be getting Farewell back in Standard anytime again, probably. Farewell was a little bit too good of a wrath. This is 6 damage, 12, 13. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. I think I'm fine with trading this for both of those and then killing this thing. This puts them to 2 with the Shieldred activation. Split Up is really good. I like Split Up a lot. No Farewell, still dealing with the drama. There's just the fact that Farewell, it wasn't obviously it was fairly costed, I think. I think it just did a little bit too much. One of those modes shouldn't have been on it. Or you shouldn't be able to choose all 4. Maybe just choose 2. Choose 2 of 4, I think, would have been probably fine. Being able to choose all 4 is a little absurd. Best planar cleansing ever, because you can keep something around if you want to. Speed Demon, probably not necessary here. Honestly, the Duresses are just trash. I don't think we want blot out. Filigree Silex is honestly not the worst thing in the world either. I think this is fine though. I will say, out of the 2 games we played in the mono deck black deck, it has felt pretty good, even though the first game we did get kind of clowned by drawing 700 lands. What up?
You want to say we're doing?
I did. That's okay.
I said when I get up. I just.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I think we die if we keep this hand, right? This hand's better. Yeah, a mono black actually might be pretty good. Help offset stuff like that. Hey, I like the auto win combo. You're pulling 1 deadly cover up in the main. How's that been? Has that been like actually good? I feel like 1 deadly cover up seems odd with. Or are you not playing Deep Cavern Bat? Oh, you're not playing Bat. Okay, that makes more sense. So your mana base did cut off there, King. It doesn't show like your numbers. It just shows that you're playing like 1 Blast Zone, Demo Field, Fountain Port, some number of Soulstone Sanctuaries, and Sunken Citadels. The Stone Main is probably necessary in the board, actually. I didn't even think about adding that to the sideboard. 1-1-2-4-2. I want to draw a card because I wasn't sure if I wanted to play Archfiend or Shieldred here. I think I'm just supposed to play Archfiend. I think it's really... Blast Zone's really good against the Pixie deck, so I think you do want it in the list. And for the Pixie list, I mean. This deck not having a good way to... Ooh, that is very full. Like, a good way to combat flooding is a little rough. Well, that's not good for us. Oh, that's good for us. I think I'm fine trading my Shieldred for their Shieldred. I think that's fine, because we get 2 extra points of damage out of it. Unholy Antics is such a back-breaking card against, like, other mid-range decks. So damn good. Or, like, even these, like, smaller aggro decks when you get to play it on curve. That Lasting Jasper Flint is doing its damnedest to try to kill us, though. It is, because that's like the downfall to it is you have no way to like filter out your cards. I've got a swamp. We got him, chat. Honestly, this is our second game of the deck, so I think Preacher's better, but I have not put thought into playing that instead. Yeah, opponent's like, no, I can't bear it. I do like Unstoppable Slasher, but I think Preacher's just better. I know, right? The song's cracked. I'm wondering if we do not want bats and want more removal. I don't know, the jury's still out on the bats. I don't like this card very much right now. I do want a couple Stone Brains in the board, though, I think. I think one of these Cruel Clock heists. And probably a Blot Out for 2 Stone Brains. Yeah, Preacher's really good. We have not tried Intimidation Tactics yet. I have listened to this song basically on repeat for the last, like, 2 weeks. That might be right. The 4 Crew Claws might be better than the Bats in the main. We can see. If we do that, I might actually want to play a couple Wraths in the main. Or a Wrath. Just maybe just one. Triple Duress. This hand's either going to be absolutely cracked or the worst possible thing we could ever keep. Alright, we're going to Duress them, and they're going to have 4 creatures in hand. I'm going to cry. Well, at least we got to take a Lightning Strike. It does have Cycle, which is nice. That's my problem, Dan. I agree with Slasher. Slasher is not really that powerful of a card. Like, obviously, if it hits them, it's very good, but at least Preacher is giving you value without hitting them. That is a terrible, terrible thing for them to have drawn. I hate it here. Oh, Mockingbird Slasher seems kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, that's the best part. But there are quite a few more Anoint with Afflictions floating around. Let's do this. Probably want that over the Blot Out. Also not sold on these Momentum Breakers. Yeah, I know, right? Well, we're getting that sweet balance in there. Bet the new Blue-Black Demons would have won that. I don't know, if we got stuck on 2 lands, we weren't beating them with anything. It does gain life, which is like isn't irrelevant when you're playing Unholy Annex. I don't think it's really the discard. I think it's the fact that you can gain 2 to 3 life off of it. I think that's a lot more relevant. We'll at least get one more song before the album drops, I'm sure. Hoping we'll get 2. That would be nice. They're playing double Case of the Crimson Purse and Burst Lightning. We'll just take the Burst Lightning. It's the only song you need. Hey, Jekyll, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Getting to play some Magic. Never a bad day when we get to sit down and play some Magic. Yep. That checks out. The Lizards deck was fairly popular a while back. Not that, like, specific Lizards deck, obviously, but back when Bloomburrow first came out, that was, like, the deck that kind of caught on right away. We're playing some Mono Black Demons so far. Starting out with Mono Black Demons, seeing where we go from there. We're playing against just straight mono red with Case of the Crimson Purse out of the board. Yeah. Trying out some mono black demons, seeing what we think about it. Emberheart Challenger. Am I supposed to trade Archfiend to the Dross here? I don't think I am. Having double removal spell in hand means I think I just let them do their worst here and hope they aren't also like randomly playing Callous Sellsword, because that'd be pretty awkward. Finding Burst Lightning kind of sucks. 9, 10, 11. They can 11 us here if they want to. I'm really hoping that Tarkir is actually playable. I don't think it's, like, bad, but I do think that it's going to be a little tougher for those cards to see play than normal. Just because the format we're playing right now is so damn aggressive. Go to 8. Just killing this thing now. Yeah, Lithomantic Barrage is funny. I wonder if they just cited it in because they knew or they assumed we were on blue-black, because that's what we've been playing for 2 weeks. Not very often, almost never. Like, usually if you're playing Archfiend the Dross, you're able to kill your opponent fairly quickly. Archfiend is a very large flyer. Usually very difficult for your opponent to live through that thing attacking multiple turns in a row. Don't know why they got back their Witch Doctor's Frenzy here. Doesn't really do anything for them. If I did the math right, I go to 1 here, unless I have another Burst Lightning. Well, we tried. That felt bad. These bats are coming out of my deck. I'm not playing with this bat anymore. Bat is trash. I don't think I want these momentum. I don't think I want Momentum Breaker. Let's try that. We need to put more cards in the sideboard now. New spoiler you just threw in the Discord. Oh, that's interesting. You can't block. When it attacks, sacrifice at the end of combat. It's a 2-mana trampling 5/5. That is a weird Magic card. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. Are there any other critters we can play on the board that are good? It looks bad. I mean, it's basically, like, probably a Lava Axe for 2. Right? Theoretically. No one's gonna block it. They're gonna have to waste a removal spell on it, probably. The art is sick. How many blot out do I have on the board? 1. Tyvar's pretty cool with it too. What else do we want in the sideboard, Chad? Maybe Liliana? Lily's a good card. Let's try that. I think, so my problem with Tactics is I think that the other card's just better. I think Dreams of Steel and Oil is just better than Tactics. Just because it can take a card out of the graveyard too, which I think is important. Oof. I would like to look at your hand, opponent. I'm going to take your good magic card. That'll teach you. I don't think Slasher, I don't think Slasher is bad. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's what we're looking for in this deck is the problem. I think that we'd rather just have Preachers, because Preachers drawing us cards and giving us blockers, which is kind of what we're more worried about than just killing our opponent. Also, like, the 2/4 body on Preacher, I think, is, like, really, really good. Don't like cut down as much here. I do like the full up on hand disruption. This is not an Archfiend matchup. It's so good. Oh, some Tiny Bones? Tiny Bones is interesting. Similar. It's, someone posted it in chat, or at least close to this list, and we've kind of been tooling it from there. Just, Mono Black Demon, seeing where we can go. I really want to go for the throats. Well, they're on Esper. Oh, interesting. Tiny Bones is sick. I like Tiny Bones. A little annoying that they are actually on Esper. We didn't know that. We have to duress them to try to make sure we don't get hit by Kaito. God damn it. Yeah, it's a good feeling. I like how they draw the spell after. How punishing. Agreed. I think Tiny Bones is sweet. We could play like 2 slashers, but I just don't know if we have the room for it, is the problem. What kind of hell are we living in? I've also played a lot with Slasher because I really like that card. I think the card's like really, really sweet. And I love the alt art for it. So pretty. It's so hot right now. Dude, that might just be what you're supposed to do. Just be like, you know what? Screw you, Pixie player. I'm playing 4 Bailouts on my board. Good luck. I mean, that's usually where I'm at. I mean, I want the best alt arts I can get is where I'm at. I love a good alt art. Just play 4 Bloodghast in the board. Bloodghast is a sick magic card. I'm assuming they're just going to bounce around Holy Annex and their Storm Chaser's talent, but I feel like it's probably better to do that in Enduress, if that's what they're going to do. Seems pretty odd to do it the other way around, because you might miss, but if you bounce the Annex first, you know you won't miss. Oh, they have a Destroy Evil? That works too, I suppose. Go Shieldred. And troll the ladder. We don't really play against Pixie a whole lot on the ladder, actually. Or at least I don't. I don't know if that's the same case for everybody else, but I really don't play against Pixie that often on the ladder. So is the fucking Hopeless Nightmare. It's responsible to discard the Speed Demon, right? That's like the responsible play. But it's not the fun play. The fun play is not discarding the Speed Demon. We're doing it, chat. We're here to Speed Demon, huh? You dick. How dare you? How dare you kill my Speed Demon? So incredibly rude. Opponent hates our fun. I know, we were gonna get to do the thing, chat. We died. We died very quickly, unfortunately, but it happens. Can't win them all, chat. Can't win them all. We're gonna beat this Pixie player, though, I think. We died to Convoke, and we died to Mono or Leyline, Rakdos Leyline. We'll get him next time. How are you doing, Whiskey Weasel? Maybe we just cut another. They were supposed to go down an Archfiend, up another Speed Demon. I don't think I hate that. And realistically, this is too many hand disruption spells, right? This has to be wrong. Let's go up a Dreams, down 2 of these, and up a Gix command in the main. Let me throw... Let's try that. I want to play more Speed Demon. I want to put a Speed Demon in play and do the thing, chat. Soulstone is my favorite creature land they've printed in a long time. That's another reason I kind of want to play something a little different than what we've been playing, because we're missing out on getting to play all these fun cards in Standard, because all we've been doing is jamming the sweet, sweet combo we built. Sand is sweet. Let's do it. No beans, please. No beans, no beans, no beans. We died pretty quick in the Standard event. Unfortunately. Got a little unlucky. Happens. Makes me want to add a 27th. I was very much contemplating adding a 27th land to our other deck because I got by lands again. Made me angry. Just about knee-jerk reaction to add 27th land to deck. Yeah, beans, no thank you. Let's get these beans out of here. I'm assuming opponent is going to, they're not late line binding my Unholy Annex. That's interesting. Suppose I attack first. I know, right? I can't help myself. When I get mana screwed, I'm like, maybe I should just go to 30 lands, huh? Just a nice 30-30 split. What are we supposed to do, chat, here? Are we supposed to just make a demon? Say YOLO? Good luck? I think we're supposed to make a demon. It's really bad if one of the 3 cards they have access to here is a Wrath, but if they're just going to tag my thing... Oh, do I not get the demon if they do this? Okay, I still get it. Okay, I thought so. Kind of hope they didn't wheel a Wrath here. Second Overlord does mean next turn they can animate things with Zur. So do need to be a little careful of that. Temp block down. Okay, that happens. Can't do anything about that. Aw, Shieldred's here. Shieldred's here to save the day. Oh, lordy, their hand is, got a lot of things in it that I don't want to see. Yep, that is a Zur. That is a Zur. It's going to animate 2 things. Have I ever mentioned how much I dislike Zur? So we just cast Archfiend of the Dross and cut down Zur. That's how we win this game, right? And then attack. This song slaps. I like how their one unknown card was a Ride's End. Fucking damn it. Seriously? Can you not? Draw double removal spell in a row? God, we're in such a good spot, too. God, how do we even win this game? Kill, pump this, that doesn't do us any good. I think we just like pretty easily win the game if they didn't have double removal spell there. I think the game just ends on the spot next turn we Gix command. This Gix command's still gonna be like really good. Block one, block one. No, just block both. Leave. Wrath, pump. Yeah, we block like this. Doing good, chaps. How are you doing tonight? That's right, back to the good part. Brick City, please. Brick City, please.
Can I have you look at the back of my hair in a sec?
Hmm?
Can you look at the back of my hair in
Yeah.
a sec? Just to, in the light real quick.
Yeah.
Are there any like super confidence?
No, you're good. Doesn't get all.
Thank you.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why we blocked like that. There's no point. That way we just kill both things and we're allowed to pump this. Yes! We should never have won that game. Opponent conceded the match. They're like, this is bullshit. Oh, that felt good. That win felt really good. Yep, the Alt F4. Ah, that was a good win. That felt fantastic. Reward myself with some pretty cards. I think they just wanted to put all their things in play because it made them feel good. I don't know. I think opponent made quite the error there. Yeah, opponent's like, I'm out. Should never have lost this game. I'm dipping. Whew. That main deck Gix command. That main deck Gix command coming in clutch. Yeah, or just like cast one. Like, I don't know why they just impended all three of them in the same turn. They just looked down at their mana and went, I can play all my cards. I'm going to do it. Just was... I'm not sure. It seemed like the wrong choice. Oh, I can't wait. I will be getting all of the fancy arts when they drop. I think Optimistic Scavenger is just the wrong card to be casting in Esper. I don't think there's a reason for you to play that card right now. Ooh! Ooh, opponent's cooking! Kettramoose and... Kettramoose, Overlord, and Free Strider Lookout? I like it. OP cooking, and I'm a fan. There's the moose. No moose. Get the moose out of here. Go on, get. Unholy Inox. The moose is gone. We put the moose back in the box. Where it belongs. Get that moose out of here. I like this. I like everything that's going on opponent's side of the battlefield right now. I want their list. Am I supposed to just kill this thing? I probably am, right? I feel like such a waste of our turn to just murder this thing. I think it's correct, though. It is, but we have to kill it on our turn there anyway. We don't have to on their turn because we know we're going to untap and play a spell. It's not worth, like, trying to save the mana. Second Free Strider Lookout. That's so gross. And they get the trigger no matter what we do. Exactly. That's my exact opinion on it, Dan. I think that the Optimistic Scavengers just being cut out of the list for stock-ups just makes so much more sense for that deck. Stock-up is the card that that deck wanted. I didn't figure this was going to actually stick and be good, but the upside on it was so big that I wanted to. We might have to. I like what opponent's doing quite a bit. Might have to reverse engineer. Deadly cover up. What'd they take? They took Anoints. I already cast them both. Although it does mean we have 0 answers to Kettramoose now. Which is not the greatest. Oh, they're playing... I don't know if you're supposed to play more than one Ghost Vacuum. I like the one Ghost Vacuum. More than that's probably wrong. They do get to pick their moose back up here. But if they pick their Moose back up, they lose their Overlord, which I think is a good trade for us. They still have their Moose in their graveyard, I would assume. I doubt they exiled. Oh, they exiled it. That's odd. I feel like... Did they have to? Oh, they had to exile it if they wanted to deadly cover up us. That seems a little loose when they know they're getting an Overlord. Sure, you have a 1-mana speed demon. Or a 1/1 speed demon. It's fine with me. I guess they're afraid of our Blast Zone. Kind of have to be, I guess. Shelly? Shelly's still a pretty good Magic card, I hear. We're so speedy, chat. We have so much speed. We are unstoppable. This song is an absolute banger. It is Ratatata by the Electric Callboy and Baby Metal. So good. If you've never listened to Electric Callboy, they actually just play like all bangers. All their music are bangers. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, it's all just like banger after banger after banger. Yeah, we have a lot of cards that are just like incidentally really good here, I think. Dress seems bad, Cut Down seems bad. Shielded Dig seems fine. We do still want some Go for the Throats. Probably don't want these. It is a banger. That's also on the playlist. We'll play that one next. I haven't heard that song in a minute. That'll be next on the playlist. We're gonna play through some of my songs that I cannot get out of my head. Add them all on a row here real quick. I think we have enough answers to Ketramos that we don't want to bring in a card that's dead half the time. Is my problem with bringing the Stonebrain here. I don't think Ketramos is going to be that big of a problem for us. We've got like Annoyance. We have Annoyance, Liliana's, Gix commands, all that can deal with it, theoretically. The Stonebraids are basically exclusively in our deck to fight against the Blue-Black Demons deck and the Omni decks. No, this is one that we kind of threw together. This isn't Meow's list. Someone posted it in Discord. I would love to give credit to whoever did, but honestly, I do not remember who put it into chat. And we've kind of been tooling the list around. It's very similar to Meow's list, though, I think. I remember looking at their list a little while ago, but I haven't, like, actually looked through it specifically. Actually, we should Dreams of Steel and Oil them first. Oh, baby, yes. Give it to me. Give me the moose. Oh, they drew the Rides End mana. Savage. Suppose we'll let him kill the moose. Pay your 5 mana. We might just die to this Mosswood Dread Knight. Wouldn't that just be tragic? Yeah, opponent's on Abzan Moose. Liliana of the Veil. Oh, was Doomwake playing this list? Or something similar to it? Hardcast Overlord of the Bale Merc. Okay, that's fine. Abzan Cries of Ketramos. Oh, he posted it like 30 minutes ago? Oh, fair enough. That is probably exactly where opponent got this list from. Well, that's good for me, because I like what they're doing, and I kind of want to see what the list looks like. That means I can find the list, and I don't have to put through the work of trying to rebuild it. Sick. One of these days, I swear, I will start posting videos on YouTube. But I stream a lot more than I do anything else, so pretty much all my time just gets pushed into streaming. You know what's really funny? This we have a card that combos with Ketramos in our deck. Yeah, we got the Skitters Ketramos combo. Unstoppable. Oh my god, yes. Let's go! Moose is eating, that's right. Oh, we gave him the business chat. It's a good thing we splashed for that Ketramos in our deck. Oh, it'd be Altart if it was ours. We have the Altart. The opponent just doesn't. If it was our Moose, it would be the Altart Moose. Don't you worry about that 1 second. Hey, thank you. XVec for the sub, the Prime sub. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I have an alarm going off. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. While this game is loading, I'm going to use a restroom real quick. Just give me 2 seconds here. Thank you for the 10 bits. Chops, appreciate it. It wasn't a certified island moment, though, so what are you doing with yourself? Cheering 10 bits when it wasn't an island moment. Thank you for the follow, Scott. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. OP mulligan to 4? You know, I felt bad for them for a second, then they played a Copperline Gorge, and I instantly did not feel bad for them anymore. Oh, but they played a 4, so they're not on mono red. Alright, I'm back to feeling bad for them. Can't let them sit there. That's fine. I'll take all bits. I take all bits in Prime subs. I enjoy them all equally. Sweat soaking through the floor. They are the fervent. Take notes. They are the fervent. They have their own shield red. We definitely don't block the Lumbering World Wagon. We do kill their shield rid here, though. Well, the question is, do we just kill it with Gix Command? We do, right? We just Gix Command, give our shield rid lifelink, and crush. Six. They're going to me eventually. Well, I appreciate that, Chops. Thank you for the bits. Oh, no. Not the trumpet. Into a bushwhack? They can crew their World Wagon. No, they have to choose targets before. They can crew their World Wagon with the trumpeting card. Oh, they... We should be at 6 less life. Or 7 less life, and they should have an extra mana in play. Can you stop it? Into a scrap shooter? That's fine. So, we just killed a Lumbering World Wagon with Anoint. Actually, it doesn't even matter what we do here. We have the win by just playing second Archfiend and go for the throat. So, we are going to Anoint this. They don't get any extra lands. We go Archfiend, go for the Reach Critter. Swing for lethals. I'm going to duress them just to get extra information. Third Trumpeting Carnosaur. Okay. Opponent doesn't love to, in fact, trumpet around. More trumpets, that's right. Infinite trumpets, actually. So they're on a bunch of big doofuses. The Anoints don't seem terrible, though, because we do need to have answers to the stupid World Wagon. Probably don't want the cut downs. Still kills Sharpshooter, too, so it's probably fine. Don't want these all. Probably can cut on one go. We've got those. Probably want the plot out. Well, the Gix Command seems kind of bad on average. It was okay that game, but I don't think it's going to typically be very good. Definitely want the other Cruel's Claws high, so I don't think we want these Duresses either. So maybe we just want this. Maybe do this. Could Stone Brain them, but I feel like that's probably not right either. Archfiend real good sometimes. We're actually playing against some, like, a variety of decks today. Yesterday, I think out of, like, the 15 games we streamed, we played against Mono Red 12 times, I think. Which was fucking awful. It was the worst of experiences. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. They're playing Analyze the Pollen and Bushwhack. They're probably playing like almost 0 lands. They're probably on like 22 lands or 21 lands. Ooh, and the Cactus Sure Shot? Yeah, it's gonna be easier for me to beat the Cactus Sure Shot. They have an edict, so I mean, next turn we're not jamming Preacher. We're just gonna play Unholy Annex. Like a Magic the Gathering monk. Yes. We must become one with the gathering of the magic. It's a lot of Preacher of the Schisms. One may say even probably too many Preacher of the Schisms. Well. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Oh, big ol' Overlord. I'm supposed to trade with this one, right? That way they're saying stop getting haste. And then here we're supposed to Cruel Claws heist them and take their Shieldred's Edict. Well, I think our goose is cooked here, chat. That's right. So many manifolding. So much mice action. I'm so fucking dead. We are so incredibly dead. I mean, we just make it 6/6. Right on Holy Annex, you got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Oh no, that thing gets the haste. I mean, I discard a Preacher of the Schism. I have to block, right? I guess I don't have to block. Blocking's fine. Like, if they want to cast their Bushwhack, which it looks like is what they want to do, is Bushwhack their Bristleblood Farmer into my 6/6, I think that's, like, really good for us. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the right line from opponent, unless they're just hoping we don't have any more demons in our deck, or in our hand, I mean. Make another demon. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. For anyone that's new here, hasn't been here before, my name is Nick. Stream a lot of Standard on this channel. Recently was on played in Pro Tour Aether Drift. Pretty much only play Standard unless the qualifying season's something else, and we'll play that. Otherwise, I do have !Discord. If you're interested in joining that, I've got sideboarding guides and different things in there. Gnome. Here, I'll read your messages here in just a second, Gorilla. Let me just finish out what I want to do here. Probably just this plus Shieldred, right? Don't want to start ticking down the timer on our other thing yet. Gnome and maybe others. Definitely pay for Patreon. Graded in primer. Yeah, you know, I've really thought about that. Thank you also for the follow, Kermac. I appreciate it. I've never really tried to set up a Patreon, but I think I probably should, huh? I should probably put in the time and try to get that together, because that would. I don't want to go like super in depth on anything that's not a paid thing. Like my sideboard guide's pretty bare bones, not really anything other than just exactly what to side in and side out, because it does take a lot of time to put something more curated together. Since I'm just giving my sideboard guides out for free right now. But yeah, I think I would. My first one will probably be free and post it just in the Discord. I'll put a guide together for the Blue-Black Demons deck and see if there is a lot of interest in it. If anyone else is interested in it, let me know, and I can try to throw something together. But that's something I would definitely think would be fun to put together. I would enjoy it at least. I like putting stuff together like that. I'm supposed to discard the Preacher. This gives him here 7, 17, 21, so we have to block. But I will throw something together here this week. Maybe I'll start working on that. It's a good idea, Gorilla. That was a fantastic draw. Nope, I want to do it in their upkeep. Okay. So we want to do this in their upkeep so the centers play tap so they can't flip it over right away. We kill this and then we make them sack their Cactus Sure Shot. Yeah, I'll throw that together. I think that's a good idea, Gorilla. Honestly, I wasn't expecting my stream to kind of blow up as much as it has in the last, like, 2 weeks. Usually we'd sit around, like, 70 to 75 people, which I was very thankful for, but now we're hitting way higher numbers on average, which is nice. Really appreciate everyone being here and hanging out and, playing Magic and hanging out with me. Yeah, we just have lethal here. Easy peasy. I'm famous now. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Thank you for the follow, Lord Brian. Appreciate it. Oh, we never do. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream, Lord. Appreciate you coming and checking out the channel. We got him, chat. We got him. Moving along. Let's get this orb out of here. We almost have everything out of the battle pass. So close. So close. Continue dragging our deck kicking and streaming across the finish lines here. That sounds great on the play, for sure. Like, we don't have a one-mana play, but when we're on the play, we don't really need it as much. Let's see what we got cooking over there, shall we? Ooh. A little bit of mirror action, huh? Probably just supposed to take the Momentum Breaker here. Actually, do we even care about this? Probably take the Bloodletter, actually. No, this card's going to be annoying. This card's going to, like, get us good at some point in time. We may as well just get it now. I appreciate that, Hearsay. I think we have a really good community here. Taking that means that no matter what they take with Deep Cavern Bat, we have a good play next turn, whether it's Preacher the Schism or Unholy Annex. Interesting that they took the Preacher here. I feel like they were supposed to take the Unholy Annex. That's like the card that they can't actually interact with once it's in play. Even if their play is just Preacher, they know we have double removal spell for it. Yep. Drew a Deep Cavern Bat, or a Cut Down, that's pretty good. We're supposed to Duress next turn, right? So we want to Anoint Affliction, the Preacher, the Schism. Archfiend of the Dross is a good one. Yeah, they could have Feed the Swarm, but I doubt they're playing Feed the Swarm in the main, right? Like, they might be playing maybe 2 in the board. Or Writhing Torment, that's the other one. We have a 6/6. Let's see what we can do with it. Are we the better Unholy Annex deck? You know, I've seen more Aclazotz tonight than I've seen in a very, very long time. I think this is just Archfiend of the Dross plus Cut Down here. Attack for 6. I know, Aclazott's a sweet card. I love that card. I just wish it was... That sounds really bad, but I just wish it was good. It's just not very good right now. It's hard to play that card. No, not the best standard threat at the moment. The Bat God's a little out of its prime right now. My Duress was just sitting in my hand to discard the Aclazotz anyway, so... Whoo! Was that a good draw, chat? I think that was a good draw. Well, we didn't need that draw to win that game, but it sure did feel good. I think those come out. Krukos Heist come in. Liliana's pretty good. Gix Command, I think, is on average going to do exactly what it did that game, which is just be absolutely absurd. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if we're supposed to be on 2 Command, 2 Speed Demon. I think that's probably the number we're supposed to be on. Gix Command has been, like, really, really good in this shell. It's like a hell of a curve topper. This hand's not good enough, right? It might be. We don't have anything to do early. If they play Deep Cavern Bat, we're in kind of a shitty spot. I really wish this was just another spell. I think this hand's probably fine. We know they're going to be bringing in, or have, like, Duresses and stuff. This blanks Duress on one. Ha-ha! Got him. I don't know if it is. Like, we know they're going to be playing a bunch of discard cards, so, like, we can guarantee cast our lands and spells, and the spells we have are all pretty high impact. So I feel like his hand is probably okay. Here, I don't think is just casting Preacher the Schism. I think that's just, like, the worst line we could take. Oh, man, I thought our hand was bad. Suppose we'll just let him kill our creature. This gives him one of our creatures is dying regardless, so we might as well just let him kill one. They can animate their Soulstone Sanctuary if they want. Kind of aggressive to do so, knowing we have a Go for the Throat hanging out. They did. They kept a much worse hand. Yep. The momentum has been broken. Speed Demon. The other thing about, like, multiple Gix's commands is they just pick our critters back up, too, which is just good. I did pick up a set of Speed Demons with this art from my LGS on Saturday. So pumped to get to play with them at some point in time. The art's just so sick. It is. Oh, boy. I also wish it was tier 1. I don't think it probably is. It might be tier 2, though. This deck might be like tier 2, tier 1.5. I got them from some of my first ever packs. Nice! That's really cool. I absolutely love these arts. I think they're just absolutely fantastic. It's an auto no. That's fair. That's fair. I do think these, like... I think this mono black list, honestly, is just better than the green black lists. It just feels better. Did they really? Oh, I do need to look at the showcase. Can you, Virtue, you want to throw the link for the top 8 into the chat so I can check it out real quick? I can't believe 2 Golgari decks made the top 8. It's like the worst deck in Standard right now, in my opinion. That green-black deck is just actual trash. It astonishes me that people keep winning with it, because I do not think the deck is very good. Thank you, Virtue. Appreciate it. Saves me from having to go find it. Aw, my deck made top 8. Oh. Oh, they did play the other version. They played a much more aggressive version of the deck. Oh, we might give that a shot tonight. Someone played the Doomsday Extractor deck with 4 Preachers in the main and 4 Archfiend of the Dross, Doomsday Excruciators, and the Unholy Annexes. We did see the 2-mana 5/5 Demon. The card looks very interesting. I don't think it's probably good, but it seems really cool. It does, and it plays Baloth in the main. I think that's like where it has to be, because if it doesn't play Baloth in the main, it just can never win. Oh, he's just super dead here. Land, go for the throat, the one that has our Wrath under it. Cast the Wrath, kill the last 2 creatures, swing in for lethal. Feels real bad when your 4-mana creature dies to Gix command, killing all things with power 2 or less. Green-black does have a good red matchup, that is true. That too. Like, that's the matchup that's really, really tough for green-black on average. Like, yes, they can take beans out of the deck, but if they can't get the beans on turn 1 or 2, they die very, very quickly. They also have a lot of answers to beans in play too, I guess. Oh, Otters? Otters top? Or I got 16th, or 17th. I guess I didn't top 16. Got 17th. Tragic. Weirdly enough, Gruul Prowess one. I bet it was on the Ents. That would be probably what it is. So about 1, 2, 3. Only 3 red decks in the top 8. I was expecting it to be more than that, honestly. Same. I love the Otters deck. I think that deck is so cool. I think that's the way you want to build the red decks right now. Like green red and mono red. I think you want to be super burn heavy. They're even playing Shocks. I don't know. If you're trying to beat the mirror, I think 6 Shocks is probably right where you want to be, right? Like, if your goal is to try to beat up on the mirror, that's a fantastic plan. Huh? Huh? I see what you're doing there. You think you got jokes, Drew? I like it. I like bad jokes. They're my favorite kind of jokes. Is this item OTEP? What are you... Well, plenty of dad jokes. There we go. Yeah, it's super good in the mirror. Everything you would never hope and dream for in the mirror. So they're just playing the Demons deck, just with Phantom Interference instead of change the equation probably, or they're playing the mid-range deck. We got an Annex down. Should be pretty good for us. Second Stole Sun Sanctuary. I think we're supposed to pass here. And stuff we can animate a Soulstone Sanctuary. Otherwise, we just have removal spells. We have become the control deck now. They have to try to answer what we're doing. We don't have to worry about answering what they're... Or we need to answer what they're putting into play. We're going to be getting 2 cards a turn. It's better for us to just be the reactive deck here. Yep, just good old Dimir mid-range. The fairest of the fair decks, kind of. Oh, I had to figure out which card the most common among them. That's tough, trying to figure out like what you should or shouldn't craft. Now, this is kind of a tough matchup because they are going to be on Flood Pits Drowner most likely, which is bad for us. That's right. Everything's got flash. Instant or flash. Classic Dimir. Ooh, the most stoppable slasher. I'd like to attack for 6. I think I'm supposed to go for the throat this in response. That way we get the 2 extra damage in, and then play Speed Demon. Do we have auto order triggers on? We don't. That's important for this, because if we want to draw the extra card, we need to have this resolve last and have this resolve before. Because this is going to put our speed up to 2 and let us draw a second card with Speed Demon. That way we can get through this pocket of swamps that's obviously sitting on the top of our deck. Deck 5. My body's ready to get to Shauna's Tidebinder here. Ooh, we didn't. That's good. They do. That they do. The swamps love to be together. They get lonely when they're by themselves, apparently. Demon down. Put the counter on your Unstoppable Slasher. I don't think Unstoppable Slasher is the right 3-drop for opponent's deck. I think they'd be in a much better spot if that was a Preacher of the Schism. I mean, I guess it would have just died, but... Just continue to make our land drops and push through. Dreams are good here. I think I like Cruel Claw's Heist as well. These are all pretty good here. Archfiend of the Dross is terrible. Might not actually want as much hand disruption as we have. That might be too much. Maybe we'll just trim down these. The rest of this also I think is fine. I don't think we want to go up on cut downs. I think the amount of cut downs we have are fine. The very stoppable slasher. Although the alt art for the stoppable slasher is pretty darn cool. I do like those alt arts as well. The ones from Duskmourn. Thought those were all really cool. Hey Epoxy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Hot Sand's very good. A little less good if they turn one Spyglass Siren, but still pretty good regardless. Yeah, I'm really sad that that card's like completely unplayable. Because I really like Meathook. Like, the first Meathook Massacre was so cool. Unfortunately, the new one just is actual booty, unfortunately. I hope it does. I hope it does. Thank you for the follow, Meanderbugs. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. I'm thinking that the Monstrous Rage might go away, and man, I couldn't be any happier. Get the rage out of here. I'm not as worried about the beans. I think the beans, like, probably should go too, but the Monstrous Rage is a card that I think is, like, the egregious offender. Monstrous Rage and, Manifold Mouse, honestly, I think probably needs to go as well. All of our plays are really bad into just Enduring Curiosity. This is the better play into Enduring Curiosity, I guess. At least then we can block it. Oh, I get what you're saying, Stokes. Yeah, I agree. I think if you're taking those two, you have to make concessions on some other cards too. Like at that point, you are like forced to ban a few other things. Oh, we could have a pretty good turn here. We'd go Note with Affliction on Unstoppable Slasher, and then Liliana sack Enduring Curiosity. That would be interesting, a standard event with tentative bans. I don't want opponent to know that we're going to cast a Shieldred before they discard a card. They left in a removal spell in their hand? Damn it. I was like, the discard of the Stroke would have been so brutal if we were just like cast 4-drop, win game. We're just going to cast our stuff and then up Liliana. It's like kind of bad if they drew a flash creature, but still think it's the correct choice. We're not just going to plus our Harvester and like, I guess we could plus to get rid of the Swamp. Might have been better. Because we don't really need the Swamp, but I also don't really want to lose it for nothing. That for personal reasons. I think they'll leave. I don't think they'll ban the rare when they can ban the uncommon and have the same effect. I think Storm Chaser's Talent's a fine Magic card to have in Standard. I think that they would. I think Rage is probably the one that would get banned before Manifold Mouse. I think Manifold Mouse is going to get to stick around. I think, but I honestly think that both are sticking around. But if I do not believe they will ban the other one first. Five? Opponent drawing a million cards is not good for us. I think they should keep Storm Chaser's Talent in Standard. I think that card's like just a really cool design and a really cool card. Yes, I will pay for that. Just this town ain't big enough makes it a little too good. Animated Critter. Vegeta 2? Die to Shieldred? In case anyone was wondering, Shieldred is still a very, very good Magic card. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Whoops, do not want to get packs. I have plenty of cards. I do not need any more. Yeah, opponent drew 4 cards and just didn't draw anything good, which is unfortunate for them. Good for us, unfortunate for them. We had that happen earlier today. I think it was our first game with this deck. We drew 7 swamps in a row off of our extra draws. It is okay when she slays for us. It's less okay when she slays for the OP. Okay, I'm much happier seeing Atlanta Worlds than Beanstalk next turn, although if they go like turn 2 World Wagon, we're probably just dead. No World Wagon, please. Sanguine Evangelist. I much prefer that. So we're just anointing the Evangelist here. 6 and 2 with sellout. Nice. Keep it up. Hearsay, keep it up. I don't think they're supposed to attack here. I think they're supposed to leave the Atlanta Worlds back to put a counter on their thing, so then Collector's Cage the following turn. This matchup seems like it's probably really, really bad for us, right? Random list on untapped and SN4 hit. That's always the best way to find decks. Find random deck with high win rate, proceed to tune it a little bit, and go crush. Yeah, Gix Commands does seem really good. We have 1 in the main. We probably should have beyond 2 in the main. It'll be worse when there's a Craterhoof under there. You're not wrong. When there's a Behemoth under that cage, our life's going to be a whole lot worse. But now it's just an Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Or Mistborns, I mean. Oh, Bright Glass Gearhulk. That's honestly much more beatable. Not good for us, but definitely more beatable than Overlord. It is tough. Um, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're very technically not dead next turn to the Duskrose Reliquary. We're dead if we cast Unholy Annex. Yes, the alt art for that one is incredible. I'm very excited that we'll get some hoofs. I think Hoof will be a playable card at some point. Which Craterhoof do we have at home? I think the newer Craterhoof would be a little bit, or should be D's. Spectral Mammoth? Is that a thing? Yes, the Spectral Mammoth one, like the ghost art. We're exactly dead if they do this right. Or we're a little over dead, but the Ghostfire alt art's one of my favorite alt arts. I'm very excited for the new alt arts that are coming out. We die by +1 because we Unholy Annex, but we needed an extra draw to try to find a Gix Command. I don't know if Ghostfires are only in collectors. I hope not. Monstrous Cavalry. Oh, I didn't know it gave flying, too. Moonshaker Cavalry. Hoof does give trample, if that matters. Flying is effectively the same thing, though, I suppose. It isn't exactly the same thing, but it's effectively the same thing. Definitely want those. Gix Command, Harvester. Do we play Silex here? That's sad. Yeah, in terms of hit off cage, it's basically the same thing. We're not playing those, so we probably are playing the Filigree Silexes. Probably cutting on an Annex. Probably should cut on a Speed Demon too. I'm sad it's in Collector's Boosters only. One opportunity. That means those are probably going to be really expensive. I feel like it's going to miss too often to want to do that. Being able to hit Cage is nice, but if we don't have it on turn 1 or 2, it's just completely dead card off the top. This hand is not good enough. This hand is much better. We'll throw Shieldred away. That's right, Mono Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I got to see these guys in concert a long time ago. They're so good. Fantastic band live. I guess by a while back, I mean like when I was still in high school, so it was forever ago, because I'm an old man, but... all of the decks benefit off being on the play. Standard, honestly, every Magic format right now is the same, where if you're on the play, your win percentage is, like, I think it's like 5 or 6 points higher than if you're on the draw, which is just ludicrous. All of these decks, like the deck I'm playing, I think have a even higher, like, wanting to be on the play, because you play so many 2-mana removal spells that when your opponent plays a 1-drop, it's, if you can't kill it, you're in a really bad spot. Like our Demons deck, the Blue-Black Demons deck we've been playing a bunch of, the Doomsday deck, I think has like I have like a 78% win rate on the play and like a 50% win rate on the draw, or something stupid. Sure. I'm cool with that. We just grow our thing and kill their board, right? Gix Command, again, being absolutely fantastic. Showing off the value of good old Gix Command. Yep, exactly. Being on the play is just such a huge advantage for Standard. Or honestly for every format, but like Standard is the one that I play the most, so it's the most relevant to me in there. Yes, Gix Command is really good right now. Can confirm Gix Command is cracked. Next turn we can just blow up this Blast Zone and blow up their Dark Rose Reliquary and Pop Patch formation, or Pop Patch Recruit. Dark Rose Reliquary is like really bad against our deck playing Blast Zone. Then Dredge. Dredge in Legacy used to want to be on the draw. I don't think Dredge is even... Is Dredge even a deck anymore in Legacy? I haven't played Legacy in so long. And Dredge used to want to be on the draw, so you could put like a Grave Troll into the graveyard and dredge it the following turn. This list is not in the Discord. This specific list I'm playing is not in the Discord. There's a few mono black disc lists that people were throwing around in Discord today. But exclamation point deck should give you my list. We basically have extended now. It's called Standard. They they added that extra year of life to cards. So, of course, K-Mac. I think that it would be nice if they could find a way to make it less punishing to be on the draw, where there's not quite as big of a play draw discrepancy. Not really sure how they're supposed to do it though. The other nice thing about Dreams of Steel and Oil is this can take Collector's Cage. We just take Bright Glass Gear Hulk here, right? Since we can't take the Nissa. That Nissa is going to be a fucking problem. Cut down was a fantastic draw. So I think here we go for the throw at one of these elves. It looks a little weird, but that means next turn we can anoint with Affliction their Sanguine Evangelist and then cut down their other elf so that we don't have to worry about getting Nissid on the following turn. I think we're supposed to take the Bright Glass Gear Hulk because if they just draw lands, we're in a really bad spot. Yes, I think that would, Cody, I think that would end up being a lot more of a problem than a solution if they did that. In the older formats. In Standard, I don't think it mattered quite as much, but man, in older formats, you'd just want to be on the draw all the time. Oh, they ripped a cage off the top? I think we played this game really well, but this is becoming very unfortunate for us. Jesus Christ. We need a Gix Command, and we need it right now. Come on, give me Gix Command off the top. Damn it. Well, make a demon. That might do something, Mitchie. I'm not sure what they'd want to do. Oh, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed it. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Attack for 6. I'm very okay with this double block, if that's what they want to do. Triple block seems interesting. I won't kill that. Leave one of those. I think they were just supposed to chunk a counter on their Overlord of the Mistborn as an attack last turn is what they were supposed to do. I think that would probably be too punishing Aether Fury if they decided to do that. I don't know. It's really tough to find like a happy medium. I really don't know what they're supposed to do to make it more fair. If it was, but I guess if it was an easy solution, they would have done it by now. So. Shoot the Sheriff was a very good draw. That might allow us to get back into this game. I want to draw the card before I ping them because I want to draw. I don't want to take any more damage, but can't if I can help it. Yeah, pump your team, pump your team. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, am I just dead here? 4, 8, 9. I'm not dead. Because I have another demon in hand. Make a demon. I cannot believe we're still alive. Oh, we're on triple speed demon now. There are 3 speed demons in this deck now. I think we're going to win this game, chat. We're not going to win by drawing like that, but... Yeah, it's pretty good. It's been pretty decent. I think we're going to cut down to 2, though. I think we're going to go to 2 Gix Command 2 speed demons in the deck. I think is where we're supposed to be. Bright Glass Gear Hulk shouldn't kill me, I don't think. Explosh deck should give you the deck list, Yi. Oh, deck list does it too. I thought it was just deck did it. Just missing the T there, I guess. Haywire Might Dusk Rose. Demon down. Alright, deck, we need another demon. We need it stat. Ruh-roh, Reggie. Oh. I was hoping they'd mess this up. Unfortunately, opponent did make the right line. I know, I also can't believe we almost won this game. Blast Zone's so good, chat. Blast Zone's so good. Holy shit. Opponent threw that game so hard. This deck is sick. How you doing, Numbskull? This deck's a hoot. No, I activated it to attack. I attacked with it 2 turns ago. No, opponent was never supposed to lose that game. Not a chance. That's right. That's why you don't concede. I honestly think the batless version is far superior. I think the bats are just bad in the deck. Like, I don't want to play cards in my deck that give opponents cut downs, outs. They did. They went from 100% to 0% very quickly. I can't believe it won that game. That is just actual nuts. Chat, we broke it. We have the new broken deck. We are going to trim one of these speed demons for another Gix Commando. I think that's correct. The Gix commands have been just actual cracked every time I've drawn them. That's what you gotta do. You gotta play to your outs. Never punished. It's better to be always lucky and never punished than the other way around. It is. The bat's going to stay on the deck box even though it's out of the deck. Oh, hey, Kenny. How's it going? Hopefully the internet doesn't kick you out again. They're on bat. I think I'm supposed to take the Flood Pits Drowner. Because I want them to cast their bat on turn 2 so I can just kill it with the... shoot the Sheriff. That way I don't have to hold up mana on turn 3 to do it. That's right. We're just here to make demon decks good. Make demon decks good again, chat. That's what we're here for. We're out here just making demons good. Yep, just straight mono black demons right now. They drew a Fairy Mastermind, didn't they? I like this card a lot. I actually think it's like really, really powerful. I think Speed Demon's really good. I think it's like tier 1.5. I think this deck's like really powerful. Please do. I don't have a whole lot of copies of Annex floating around. I've got my set, but not too many. Nice! Way to be here, say. Get that Achivo. What are you playing in your Mardu Angels list? Did you throw it in the Discord or want to throw it in chat? I'd love to look at it. We did see the Decay Demon. I don't know if it's good or not, but it's really neat looking. Haven't played against Domain yet. I'm assuming awful, but... No, we did play against Domain. We absolutely thrashed him. Thank you for the follow, Unholy. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night and enjoying the stream. Took Archfiend to the Dross. I think we're just killing things here. We've played against Bounce once, and it wasn't terrible. Go ahead and flash in your cat. Yep. Flash in your cat and draw a card. Kill critters. Murder them all. Oh no, not raid. Don't do it. Should save it to highlights. I don't know how to do it either. OP have passed. I don't think I can afford to cast anything here. I think I just have to wait. As awkward as that is. I think I've put it on feature for the stream. We'll see if that works. Kaito's a bit of an issue, huh? Oh, that was a good draw. I don't know if we can, because then we just die if they just play, like, a creature. I think we just need to find, like, 2 more lands, what we need to do. Because, like, if they just play a Floodpit Strander and tap our dude, we're just cooked. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is correct. I'm never casting this Archfiend to the Dross, I don't think. Yes, it would have been if they don't go for the throat in their hand. I at least want to be able to hold up a cut down when I cast whatever creature I cast. That's like where I want to be. If I can hold up a cut down with the creature when I cast it, I'm very happy. Sure. I could be wrong though. I think I'm doing this correctly though. Please cast that Deep Cavern Bat. Thank you. Shieldred. I mean, we're playing the odds of seeing if they're going to flash in a creature, right? So, like, it's obviously bad if they don't flash in a creature. But if we just play... So we play Archfiend to the Dross or play Shieldred that turn. And let's say they just flash in 2 creatures. Or they have a removal spell and flash in a creature. We just lose the game on the spot. I feel like we can protect our life total fairly well here. Sitting and waiting. Because we're not, like, super pressured into doing things yet. And now the game's just over. No, Archfiend definitely not. We're not casting Archfiend, no matter what. It would be Shieldred, if anything. Alright, definitely want to blot out. Don't want dresses. I think 3 cut downs is like the number we actually want to be at for this matchup. Archfiends come out for sure. Probably want this. Honestly, kind of surprised we won that game too, but I'll take it. I'm not bitching, don't get me wrong here. I think it's probably fine, but I don't think it's like super relevant in this matchup. It's like a bunch of bodies, but it dies pretty easy. It doesn't. It's like Graveyard Hate that doesn't do what we want it to do, which is get rid of the stupid cat. It does make a lot of rats, theoretically. Oh, that sounds pretty good. We're gonna take him to the dreams of Steel and Oil, chat. We no longer get to take him to the dreams of Steel and Oil, probably. I just want to look at your hand, opponent. Just wanted to look at your hand. We played a Grixis deck with Sana and before, with Sana and Anix. I really like Roaring Sana, or Roaring Furnace and Steaming Sana. I think those cards are really cool. Same. I love Oil Deep. Oil Boy is my favorite. Sure. Spell Pierce against me doesn't seem very great, but Oil Deep is just taking a nice little nap. Well, there'll be more Oil Deeps on this stream. Don't you worry about that. Oil Deep's not gone forever. Oil Deep has put in a lot of work for us recently. I do not like this card. I do not like it one bit. You're in a bad spot here, chat. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night enjoying the stream. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Riptide sees a very tiny bit of play. Steve played against your Oil Deep list on MTGO this morning and lost. Hey, we're doing it. We have created a ladder menace. The deck is everywhere right now, and I love it. Riptide sees a little bit of play in like the Omni decks, but that's about it. I do think Riptide here looks like a very reasonable Magic card. I think we are just going to get cooked by this Enduring Curiosity here, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, high rolling to do that is always good. It's always going to be good. Yes, someone said that earlier today. I don't remember who it was. Who posted that? Who handed me that list? Someone sent that to me in chat at some point in time. I have it sitting on my list here of things to look at. Oh no, you're good. You're good. 26 lands. Hearsay posted it. I do like the start of Doomwake's list. There's definitely some things, even just looking at it right off the rip, that I think probably need to change, but I think as like a baseline, it looks really cool. Yeah, Doom does a really good job of building a good baseline. And we die. Go to game 3. Being on the play should help a lot. Yes, it was. I got all those bundles as well because I am a slut for good alt arts. I absolutely love alt art cards. I have a problem. Crokies does a good job of that. Yes. I do get to watch a lot of Crokies stream because he does stream right when I go to work. I usually always have somebody on, watch him, then I watch Nassif, and then usually finish out my day watching Doomwake. No! This hand would be so good if this was just 3 swamps. Oh, this hand's still fine. Probably throwing Shieldred away. Or do we just throw the removal spell away? I think we're just supposed to throw the removal spell away. Very rarely, agreed. Very rarely do I find the OG arts to be better, but I do love myself some good art. I'm a thorough the new way that Magic's doing it of putting out so many different alt arts. I am personally a big fan. Big fan of a million different alt arts for cards. That's obnoxious. I'm assuming they just have to take our Annex. Oh. Okay. I'm not letting my Unholy Annex get spell pierced here. I am playing with technically a fidget thing. We made it on our 3D printer. It's like a block that moves around. This is a good draw, so we can at least see what we need to play around. Oh, that sucks. Getting got by the Wombo combo. Getting all omniscienced out. Opponent drew Spyglass Siren. That's fine. So we just need to draw 5th land for Unholy Annex here. Oh, I have cards to randomly shuffle as well sitting on my desk. I'm just not playing with those right now. Those are here too. Don't worry. Those will be later. I do need to restock my cards though. The 5 commons and uncommons that I've been belting around in my hand is they're in pretty rough shape. They need to be relieved of their duties for a new set of lands. Let me have my narrative. Edict? They probably keep Edict, right? No. Okay. Interesting. Surprised they don't keep Edict here. We just cast Growlclaw's Heist. And leave them with their counterspell. I do still have 4 foil of Master Wave sitting in my deck box over back behind me somewhere. Oh, I know you do. Ew, turn 4 combo? That sucks. Those feel bad. When the Abuelo's deck gets you on turn 4, it feels really bad. Especially if it like gets you on turn 4 with a counterspell in hand too. It's the worst feeling. I will pay. Just have to hope they don't draw a removal spell here. Spyglass Siren's not a removal spell. Yeah, it's only tax 2, so it's better to do it this way. Attacking with that one seems wrong. Attacking with the other 2 seems fine. Sacrificing with the highest power doesn't do anything. We're supposed to make a 6/6 and go to 7. Hope they don't draw a removal spell again. Or maybe we'll draw one. Alright, we have to fade this turn. Looks like we did. Okay, game should be over. Little spot check real quick just to make sure it's over. Look at that beautiful Spell Pierce in their hand. We are slaying it tonight, chat. We are just killing it with the Demons deck. Is Mono Black Demons the truth? Is it the way? Do we want to change anything else out of this, or do we like how it's feeling so far? I think I'm liking how it's feeling so far. The Demon Energy is strong this evening. So since we made the change of putting the Cruel Claws Heist in the main, we haven't lost a game with this deck. We are 6, 7, 8-0 since we put the Cruel Claws Heist in the main. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, same. I need to get them first, though. It was, but I think it kind of fell off the map a little bit. Well, let's keep crushing, shall we? Yeah, bats are bad. Yeah, bat sucks. Don't play bat. Actually, maybe we should get the disgraced bat off of our deck art, shall we? Shall we give it the speed demon art? How do I do this? Yeah, that looks so much better. That is much more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in just a flash. This hand seems fine, huh? Oh, you just played this guy, Calper? What are they on? I'm keeping this hand regardless, but they were really good. Well, when you could go bat into Raffine, it was pretty good. I don't think you gift very often. I think that's the secret with Raffines. Or not with Raffine. With Cruel Claws Heist, it's usually just a 2-mana discard card. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to use the gift very often. Like, very rarely gift. What are we supposed to do here? Intimidation Tactics and Go for the Throat are both basically the same card with how our hand is, so we're probably supposed to take the Intimidation Tactics because it's cheaper. Because next turn they can go Land of Worlds plus that. Golgari. I mean, this was a fine draw, but I really would like to draw land. Oh, they drew cut down. I agree, but your mana becomes a lot worse if you play that deck. I think that this version of the deck is just... I honestly think it's just better. Yes, the most of the green blacklists are playing 2 or 3 Maelstrom Pulse in the main. We're gonna do this and just play Archfiend to the draws. Actually, we're gonna play Shieldred. I think I want them to kill the Shieldred. Yeah, I think you're right, Numbskull. I think that's about right. You definitely don't gift it early. Like it's a card you gift kind of in the late game when they have like two or 3 cards in hand. You kind of know one of them already, and it's something you want to take. The matchup I probably don't need Archfiends. Kind of want a 3rd Cruel Claw's Heist though. Edict's pretty bad in this matchup. That's right. Yep, exactly. 100% agree, Num. 100% agree. Well, you got to be a little careful doing that because if they draw land, you just don't get anything out of it. But usually it's like pretty good. Like I like Cruel Claw's Heist. I think card's like really powerful. Get out of here, Elf. Go on, get. It's also nice if you mulligan pretty low and you're like Cruel Claw's Heist on 2 and you just need to find action off your opponent's deck because you don't have any action. Hey, Clock, how's it going tonight? I am very surprised I didn't play anything there. We just heist them here, right? No, we do this and then hold up, go for the throat. That's got to be right. Opponent's hand is trash. Hey, thank you for the follow, D. Hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good night. Drew a Recruit. You know what's really good against Pop Patch Recruit? Gix Command. We're probably supposed to... Yeah, we let that thing happen. Sad. This is not getting any better. We need to cast it now. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for the support. Hit me. Hit me. Man. I'm supposed to Liliana minus here, right? Liliana's not doing anything for the rest of this game. We're having the opposite problem of opponent. Luckily, usually mana Screw beats mana Flood as long as we can draw enough lands to cast our spells. Yeah, I know, right? Go, Liliana of the Veil. Opponent also hasn't drawn a Restless Cottage either. Yeah, that sucks. GG's, OP. GG's. Opponent did you just absolutely crushed by the RNG. Have we just become the demons stream, chat? Is that what we've become? They got clapped by your cats. Well, thanks for coming and checking out the channel. I really appreciate that. Was planning to sleep but watch your games for like a few hours. Well, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the games. Demonic Gnome, that's where we're at now. This matchup might be kind of shitty. This is the Tolarian Terror deck, probably. Oh, no, it's Otters. Well, this is the best card in their hand by far. Go ahead, I guess. Do we get a cast? Enduring Vitality. I think we just murder this. Yeah, I think so. They're on brand. Anoint with Affliction would be a hell of a draw. Although they do have a Torch to the Tower to save their Enduring Vitality, which is good. This is probably a pretty bad matchup for us. I know when we used to play like an Otters only stream there for a hot minute, and any of these like middling mid-range decks were really good matchups. The commander bug has bitten you hard. Nice. Well, that sounds like fun. I mean, that's the point of commander, is to have fun doing that kind of stuff. Commander's just not my thing. I am not a commander enthusiast. No. So, you can target your own endurance. So, the way that Torch the Tower works is bargain's part of the cost. So, if you target your Enduring Vitality with Torch and then sack it to the Torch never resolves, so it doesn't get exiled. So it's targeted by the Torch, but it doesn't actually. The Torch isn't doesn't ever actually happen. Yep. We did that a lot on stream because that's like the way you need to save your Enduring Vitality about half the time. Super worth it. Oh, we're in a really, really bad spot, chat. Double Song was so good for them. Really need a Gix command. Since we put the Cruel Claws Heist in, actually we're 10-0. So we were 1-2 with the list before when we still had bats in the deck, but as soon as we took the bats out, we haven't lost a game. This Teamer deck is there was what Pro Tour was this that showed up at? We played it a little bit before that Pro Tour because we found the list a little early. But this list has been around since the PT for Duskmourn, when Enduring Vitality was printed. Yeah, Command's 100% the only thing that saves us here. Anoint with Affliction would be fine now that they're casting the Torch to the Tower. But we still need to find a command at some point in time. A little unfortunate that opponent ripped the second green. Going getting basic mountain doesn't seem right. Agreed. The Gix command is really good. I wish after opponent makes a mistake. We've already had... Aw, annoying. Why were you so far down in our deck? Just have to hope opponent, like, willfully punts this game away. They still only hit us for Xaxes, actually. Well, I have 1 point over exactly lethal, because they can tap 2 rats and don't have to tap the otter. So, right, we need to go to 3 commands and a harvester after board. We'll also have a 3rd anoint, and then we'll have a blot out as well. Yeah, they're all out of songs. So many songs were sung. So Filigree Silex is probably good. Lord Skitters is pretty decent. That's good. That's good. Blot out's good. Cut downs are terrible. Duress is fine. Dreams are less good because they don't have a lot of creatures in their deck. I don't think I want the Cruel Claws heists either. Edict is fine. Anoint's good. Blot out's good. These Archfiends are probably fine. Probably cut 1 though. I think we have put ourselves in a good spot with this list. So far, the only thing I've seen is they've added stock up. Other than that, the list looks identical to what we played with a while back. Their mana base is a little different. They're playing Verges, a few of the different Verges. This hand is pretty darn bad. This hand's better. Go Overthrow's not a bad pickup. Hit me. Oh. Interesting. Opponent kept the 1 blue-red land. They must have a... the green fetch land in hand. Bushwhack. Oh, they have a beans. Okay, that makes more sense. So, opponent's deck is really light on lands. They do not play very many. Because they play Bushwhack and Analyze the Pollen most of the time. Well, it's even more sus because they played it without a green source, too. Like, real aggressive choice. You analyze that pollen, opponent. You analyze all the pollen. I want to block, because I want to draw a card of this Preacher, this Schism. What you got, opponent? Double stock up, double enduring vitality. I don't care about any of those things. I guess. I don't think their matchup here is, like, particularly bad. I don't think they can possibly win this game now, though. I think they're very, very far behind to a point where I don't think they can win. Their hand's pretty bad. I'd be very curious to know what they actually kept for their 6. Because they mulliganed once. That Bushwhack was a good draw for them. We're just gonna, like, draw 2 cards when we attack, though. Draw 2 cards, make a 6/6, pass. They're supposed to stock up here, I think. See if they can find it this town ain't big enough. What can they get for 1 mana with Analyze the Pollen that's good? You're gonna be dead before you get to cast that one there, buddy. They have an Into the Floodmaw? Nope, just dead. Okay. So they play Beans because it works with this town ain't big enough. And when he casts like Steaming Sauna. The old list played 2 Beans. It's not the most efficient Beans deck, that's for sure, but it's still like a reasonable card to play in the deck. This hand's fine. I'm not super thrilled about it, but I think we have to keep it. Opponent also kept 7. I'm assuming they're still playing Thundertrap Trainer in their deck. Yeah. Oh, we did cut Edict, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't cut Edict. Yeah, I should have cut Edict, you're right. Pop Patch formation. That doesn't destroy artifacts, right? It does not. That is my Ratchet Bomb opponent. How do you feel about it? That's not what I meant to do. I thought the top one was to blow it up, chat. That's okay. Now it's just going to go to 3, and we're going to act like that's what I planned on doing the whole time. That's alright. We still have a Gix command. Yeah, we can blow it up on 2 here and blow up the Roaring Furnace and the Thundertrap Trainer, which is probably fine. Do I have another song? I feel like that song for 2 means I have a second song. No attack seems sussy. What's up?
Come here.
Yep, 1 second. Let's do that. What's up? Yes. Opponent's still tanking on my thing. In case you're wondering, chat, that card is still very good in Standard. Gix Command is still a hell of a drug. Did they target their room? So good. Gix Command's so good. I'm a Gix Command enjoyer. We do need to find something to do, though. We're a little bit behind the 8-ball here. Dress is a good one. Not a green source, that's good. No enduring vitality for you, but they can't start picking up this towns. Another Gix Command is going to be really good. It's a Valley Flood Caller. The biggest problem with that deck is the mana base is atrocious, just like every other 3-color mana base right now. Song for 1. Such a banger. Was not expecting to get bushwhacked. That was a good draw from opponent. If I block here, I go to 15, we go back to 14, so I still get draw cards. I think I'm fine with this. Oh, I should have blocked. That was just dumb. No, because I'm not wrathing the board anyway. I'm putting 2 counters on this thing and picking up critters from my graveyard, right? I guess I only have 1 critter in my graveyard. I'm just supposed to wrath the board again. We should have blocked this. Oh, that sucks so bad. That would have been a hell of a concert to see, too. Oh, baby. Blot out off the top. Let's go. I really want to see Linkin Park when they come back through. Whenever that happens. I'm sure Linkin Park will be back around this area at some point in time. I mean, you can pick up something here. Oh, we're going to analyze the pollen. Yeah, I imagine they will be. Let's go grab a Thunder Trap Trainer, probably. Because they need to find another spell to be able to, like, do anything here. And they need a Thunder Trap into probably this town ain't big enough. They already threw 2 this towns, though, I think. Storm Chaser's talent doesn't do it. Opponent's Pop Ash formation has not looked particularly good for them this game. Not worth attacking for the lifelinker. Oh, hello. Hello, Shieldred. How are you doing today? Yeah, this should be GG's for sure. They do. They do have a bomb sitting there waiting for that annex, and it just never comes. Opponent is ready, has the answer. They finally decided to chunk it away and draw a card. We are farming with the mono black. We're just absolutely crushing with the mono black tonight. We are giving people the business. We're cooking, chat. We are cooking. We have jumped up a lot of ranks. See if we can keep that fire going, shall we? Pretty sure we're like 11-0 since we've added the Cruel Claws Heist. We are 10-0 since we added the Cruel Claws Heist to the deck and cut the bats. Ten and 0 since the bats were taken away. We have won every single game we've been on the play. That is hilarious. I gotta win a challenge with it to make it go viral, Stokes. Gotta win a challenge with it. Gotta go 8-0 in a challenge again. This hand's fine. Just throw land away. I think the Blast Zone's better, right? Blast Zone has to be better. I want to see what they're doing. Well, I'm glad I did that. We're like super dead here, right? How do we ever beat this deck? We just don't. It probably is worse without the bats. Hasting Demons is probably really good. Filigree Silex is going to have to do a lot of work out of the board here. Yeah, exactly. We're playing a deck that does not punch through a synthesizer particularly well. Maybe opponent has drawn only lands. I mean, that's basically a land. Oh, no blocks. Sacrifice a token. Anoint. Are we supposed to attack? Yeah, you're not wrong. I think we're supposed to attack. They can't attack us all out because they die if they do. Could have Lotus Bloom combo. It probably is that deck, right? Yeah, we have 3 Gix in the main. That kill me? Does that rip off the top kill me? That doesn't deal me 3, does it? 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. It does kill me. Fuck, dude. That sucks. Yeah, it kills us. Nice top deck, bro. Not cool. I think we did the right thing, though. I think we were supposed to smash. I think that was the right attack. I mean, we die if we don't. So I think we did what we were supposed to do. Alright, we want all the hand disruption. Cut downs are terrible. Go for the throats are particularly awful. Archfiends are probably actually pretty bad, right? Yeah, I think this is where we want to be. I got rid of the synthesizer because, or I got rid of the Bay instead of the synthesizer because I didn't think we were going to be able to beat the synthesizer, or not the synthesizer, but the Bay, because the Bay just gets them more synthesizers. Because the way they could just go get another synthesizer anyway the next turn. I think that was probably correct. I could have been wrong with that. Yeah, where they have a bunch of 7/7s. Jesus Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh! Hold! Yeah, now we're gonna die still, but I think we're still just like dead, but I'd really like to draw land here, please. Thank you. I think we name Boom Mobile, right? I'm hoping to be able to save our creature with the Preacher, or save Liliana. I want to get all the cards out of their hand. I think it's more important to get all the cards out of their hand than killing a Thran Spider. Yeah, getting rid of the Braided Net is massive. I can't believe they discarded that instead of the Disdainful Stroke. They can't get a Braided Net here either. They can get a Boom Mobile. Yeah, they are giving us a lot of Birthing Pod style effects, a lot of tutors, which is nice. I mean, I'm gonna block one of your things with my can. What are you doing? Sure. Yeah, but you did investigate twice, which is, like, pretty good. No, that was bad. That was bad. That was dumb. It was dumb. Now I just have to kill the Thran Spider. Damn it. Detective Satchel is really cool. I like that card. They had to go get a 5. Might Meekstone, kill my Shieldred. Could have a second Repurposing Bay, which would be not great. Legion Extruder, kill my Liliana. Sure. Oh. Second Repurposing Bay is annoying. We're dead next turn, I think. Make a 6/6. Go. I think it needs one more artifact, right? It's how many artifacts is it? 7 with the Radiant Lotus. I think they're one off. Like, I get Radiant Lotus, but they have to sack another thing to go get the Boommobile anyway. So I don't think they kill us. We'll sure see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think they're 1 mana off. 3, so 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, look at that. I don't think we're dead. I think they need one more artifact. What does that do? Am I dead? 12, 13, 14. Oh, yeah, because it double the exhaust. That's dumb. No, we're dead. We're dead. Because it gets double triggers off of this thing. Boo. Boo, chat. We lost to the dumb artifact deck. That deck is cool, though. That is pretty cool. I haven't seen that line before either. That's alright. Opponent's deck can never beat a Pixie deck. Or a red deck, so... We'll leave ourselves solace in that. Opponent's deck's really cool. We played it when it first, like, it did, like, top 8 at a challenge, I think. Like, right after, like, 2 weeks after the set came out. And I played it for, like, 2 hours and then decided I was never going to play it again. Deck's cool, just not my thing. It has a really hard time beating the other, like, popular decks, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first loss since we put the heists in. We're 10-1 now since we put the heists in. That was a really good line from opponent. They definitely know how their deck works very well. We're 10-1 so far, Rats. Yeah, deck's been performing really well. I've been very impressed with it. Yes, I think that is the only removal spell it's playing. It doesn't play much for kill spells. Yes, that deck does fold to Brother's End, but there's no Brother's End really floating around. It does have a really hard time with 4 toughness. Like, I mean, they couldn't kill our Preacher there the entire game. We haven't had any mana issues yet. Other than drawing too many lands. Brother, the mana's been pretty good. Fervent. Oh, hand disruption, go for a third Shieldred. What more could we ask for? What are you doing, opponent? What are you doing with the Blast Zone? Opponent kept a questionable hand. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit and take their Get Lost and hope our Unholy Annex can do the work here. Lucky. Lucky! How dare you? No, they can't do anything. Their hand's like really, really bad against what we're doing. Demo field's fine. Sure. I mean, yeah, we just edict their Planeswalker here. Okay, they can start killing our critters as we play them. I want to unlock the room before we do too much, because if they're going to blow up this with like a temp lockdown or something, and then this can't get hit by the Blast Zone very easily. Yeah, I'm also not sure why they didn't draw with Jace. No, that's fair. I think the Raceways are definitely much better in this matchup than the Blast Zones are. Like, for sure. Phyrexian Jace is such a good Planeswalker. So good. Just absolutely cracked. I want to play land first, just in case they do have a No More Lies. They tapped off their demo field here. Definitely don't just mill for max cards. Sure. Shield her down. You cannot, unfortunately, heist yourself. We knew this was going to happen eventually anyway. May as well just have it happen now. Go get a basic swamp. Yeah, unfortunately we can't oily boy ourselves with the Cruel Sauce Heist as much as I'd love to. Is there another Soulstone Sanctuary? What a stellar magic card. I think here is a time where we Cruel Claws Heist them for the draw. You have double temp lockdown. Another Soulstone Sanctuary? Hell yeah, let's go. Preacher's probably fine. We should splash move for Oil Daddy. I do feel lost without Oil Boy in my deck. It's not gonna work the way you want it to. It says non-land permanent. I like the effort though. I like how we're just straight up dismantling the control deck by just beating down with our lands here. I mean, we did draw 2 cards every game for the entire game, every turn for the entire game, which also helps, but that is what the Unholy Annex is here for. Yes. But we also drew 6 spot removal spells that were dead, so we basically flooded out as well. We don't want those. Do want Edict. Blot Out's good. Liliana's are good. Do I want Stonebrains to take their Jaces out of their deck? It's honestly probably not bad. I grabbed the Lilianas, right? I didn't forget them. I did. Okay, I didn't forget them. Yeah, exactly. Like, we have Phyrexian Arena forever, but which is never going to see play, because Unholy Annex is just 10 times better. Uncastable Baloths. Fair. I don't think a lot of people bring... I wouldn't bring in Baloth against this deck, because, at most, they play maybe 2. Just on Preacher here. Next turn I can Duress and play Unholy Annex. Definitely Duressing them before I do anything here. Gives us a better chance of knowing what we want to play. Let's take the stock up. They have a Ride's End. How do we want to counteract a Ride's End? Probably just playing Preacher. Preacher's got to be the right play. Speed Demon's so good. Attack for 2. I don't think this is the right time to use your Rad's End opponent. I think this is a poor choice. That 2/4 is not doing anything. Speed Demon's gonna do some stuff, though. Let's get him with the speed, chat. They draw Wrath. Feels very Wrath-like. Go forth and replenish our hand, Speed Boy. Did I just crack that on 2? We're just dusting people tonight. I do like where your cat's list is turned to, Calper. List looks sick. Just putting people in the fear of Savannah Lions once again. They're gonna be real sad if they think that blows up my my Unholy Annex. We've got the speed, chat. We have all the speed. Goodbye, Liliana. Yeah, opponent's like, you know what? I'm gonna blow it up on 2. Opponent will never expect that. Opponent will never see it coming. They're trying to blow up the speed counter. They're like, it's at 2. I can blow it up. I know I can. I know that's how this works. Yeah, have a good one, Lucky. Thanks for coming and hanging out in the channel. Appreciate it. Oh, we do have bangers. Bangers 24/7 on this channel. Never forget. Alright, we've got one more game in me. Probably before I need to head to bed as well. Nope, it has to be at 0. The Blast Zones can't kill tokens because it destroys everything with CMC 1, not 1 or less. Yeah, it definitely was. That's right, rats. Ooh, it's a lot of beef. It's a lot of beef in our hand. Can we keep bad hands and still win? Let's find out, chat. Are we just hot fire this evening? Are we the hottest of fire? Oh, I don't think there's a better feeling. That's got to be about the king of feelings there. Hold. Hold. We're drawing lands. Never didn't have it, chat. Just have to have faith in the mono black deck. Deduce. Oh, you got my go for the throat. I got a bunch of demons and things in my hand. Demon number 1. This keep was perfect, don't you know? This was the best possible keep. Oh, baby. Give me 2 cards. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've drawn too many lands, chat. We found too many lands. Didn't matter. Got him anyway. Alright, so we're playing against our other deck. I'm assuming they're playing Oil Deep Gear Hulk and Deduce. I think they're playing Deduce instead of Maze Mind Tome. I had a few people ask me about that today. I think Stock Up is correctly pushed. I think it is the correct amount of mana for what it does. I think that is a good draw spell, but not a broken draw spell. That is true. We draw 7 cards, lose 7 life, draw 7 cards, win target game. Let's go. Correct. Which is, I think, exactly the way those cards are supposed to be. They shouldn't just be universally the best things to be doing. You should, if you cast it, there should be a cost in casting the spell. Oh, they're playing Maze Mind Tome also? What are they doing with their lives? We're taking that one. Maze Mind Tome and Deduce? That is a lot of 2-mana draw. Playing Rona's Vortex as well, which is a little odd. I'm not 100% sure what this card does. Return target creature or planeswalker. Okay. So it can target my land. That's basically what I wanted to know. You'll Jace, huh? What you got, opponent? My hand's pretty bad, so... Yep. Yep. I want that one. I want to cast Stock Up next turn. We're on 26 lands. People do like to do that. People love to take good concepts and make them just actively worse. I don't know why. I think it's the correct number. It is a lot. It is a lot of lands, don't get me wrong, but I do think that's how many lands you want. I am always going to be someone that errs on the side of extra lands over less lands. If you ever watch my deck building and things like that, I will always have an extra land in it than what most people run. I'm a firm believer in playing like an extra land that's a utility land over a spell, like a Blast Zone. Like, if I were to cut a land out of this deck, it would be a Blast Zone or a Soulstone Sanctuary, but I'd rather have the 26 land be like a utility land that I can play that's good. I'm usually like 1 land higher than most people on these builds. Like, a lot of people are cutting 1 land out of my Blue-Black Demons deck as well, and I think that's just incorrect. Oh, no, not the 61st card. Don't do it, Scoop. The 61st card is never right. Ah, I can't stand the 61st card. Cannot stand the 61st card. What is that magic card? What is that doing in there? The Gumdrop Poisoner, huh? My name was an auto-generated name off of uh, Xbox Live that I stole from my brother, long time ago, when I was a wee lad. Don't do it. I hate it. I hate the 61st card. It makes me so angry. It's just wrong. 61st card is always wrong. We're on 69 now. 69 cards. I get behind that. Want to see me do it again? I don't care about this. Hit me for 3. I don't care. It is kind of funny to play the Gumdrop Poisoner when you're playing Oil Deep Gear Hulk. I mean, they're just going to Wrath us here, but... I'm assuming they just take our Shield Roots out of our deck. That's what I would take if I were them. Oh, they're taking my Archfiends? That seems... They're going to be really sad when they realize both Archfiends are in my graveyard. The 61st card is the way. We're just doing an absolutely great job of just grinding through all these decks with just Unholy Anix in play. Just one Unholy Anix. Don't even need this. We can't even cast it anyway. Rats, chat. We're giving them the rats. What a night on the blue-black, or on the mono-black deck. Mono-black deck for the win. Which gave people the absolute run around with the mono-black deck tonight. Deck significantly overperformed than what I was expecting. You did tell me, Scoop. You did tell me. I was wrong. I will admit it. This list? Cracked. It's cracked, chat. We found it. We broke it again. Alright, everyone. I am going to call it a night for tonight. Thanks again for everyone coming and hanging out in the channel. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. We'll be back live again tomorrow night to play some more Magic. We'll probably start off with this again. And then bounce around to something else probably. But we'll continue on to the Demons train because it's been treating us well. So everyone have a good rest of your night. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll go ahead and get someone rated here.